Hey fans. Oh, I stalled out there for a minute. Can you put another quarter in? Make it a toonie or a loony or a loony toonie. Welcome to the Car Connection Workshop. Your host, Niall Motormouth Jenkins. We're here. We fix things exactly the same but only different every day. We're going to share with you another brand new broken part. Really? Really? This is happening on a regular basis. Well, welcome aboard if you're joining us for the very first time. If you would like to know how to keep your vehicle long-term, giving your engine transmission long life, 300, 600, 400,000 kilometers, you're on the right channel because that's what I know how to do. Over 4 decades, that has been my job, keeping fleets on the road, keeping their vehicles running in tip-top working order is a full-time job. And what they don't want to have is a vehicle down. They don't make any money. You can do exactly the same thing. You know what? You know what I've learned in 4 decades? A $200 repair can very quickly turn into a $5,000 repair. Because why? Because if you're in the unknown, that means you're living under stress with your vehicle. When you live in the know, that you know what your vehicle needs, you know what it needs next, and you're in charge of your monitoring and checking your maintenance, guess what? You'll be in the know. You know what that means? Freedom, mental freedom. When you have a checklist, like when you go in the grocery store, never go in the grocery store hungry. Bad. You end up with stuff you really didn't want to eat and you didn't want. When it comes to your vehicle maintenance, you have a checklist that you follow along, and if you can do this, you know how to do it, and I can teach you that. So we're putting a page together on our website specifically for the Car Connection Fleet Maintenance System so that you can get your hands on what I created so that you can get your vehicle to 200,000, 300,000, 600,000 kilometers, because mileage and age doesn't mean anything as long as the vehicle's in good shape. So let's jump into today's another disappointment. Well, we didn't even make it out of the shop last week with the 97 Jeep Wrangler. This goes on the clutch pedal. And then the push rod that pushes the clutch slides over here and grabs there. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go over top of this. Let me see if I got something here that would even demonstrate that. So this is the eye in the clutch push rod. We were trying to show it to you, but it's just so tight under there. So there's a push rod. So when you push that clutch, you're pushing the pedal, the rod goes forward. This goes over a stud sticking out of the clutch pedal. So you slip this over. Let me see if I got something else in here. Yeah, here we go. So this can be the stud on the clutch. This goes on the clutch stud. Then the eye in the clutch pedal push rod goes over top of that. And it's supposed to sit right in here, right in this spot. Just beyond, let me get the light on it. Just beyond, see these little points here? Let me get a little Peter pointer and get my big chubby finger out of there. They're not really that big. I went to trade school where guys, their fingers were like Polish sausages. I don't know how they did dash work. But anyways, so that is going to slide over and drop into this area, the clutch push rod, and then it locks in here against that tab. Well, there's one tab. There's another tab. This one is broken. This one is missing. That lasted not even a day. And I went to climb in it, and Skippy was running the video, and I went to push the clutch, and the clutch pedal was disengaged. It broke right off. So I got to thinking, I'm going, you know what? I do not want to be in my Jeep with 1 ton of hardwood in the trailer that goes to the our wood lot to bring wood in for this fall coming up. So We're going to be doing that very soon, hauling wood. I do not want to have a trailer with 1 ton of hardwood in it going down the road. Busy road is where I have to come out of the back roads onto a very busy road, and the clutch pedal goes to the floor. And I'm right at an intersection of another busy road, and I have no clutch pedal. And people are piling up behind me. And I don't have another one of these in my pocket, and I can't just pop it on there. So I got a little ticked off. I did. There was no colorful metaphors, but I wasn't happy. This didn't even get us down the road 1 time. And it broke. And it didn't break because of anything I did, because you only have to push this on to the stud. That's the only job you got to do. Slide that on, say goodnight, and take the rod and slip it over. And when you hear it go click, click, it's gone over each one of these little thingies. And you're done, right? Well, that's what I did. That's all I did. And I lubed it. I even lubed it. And it still broke. So I got myself a bushing, a real bushing, not like this. And I got a thrust washer out of my thrust washer collection, like this. It's thin. This one's a nice brass one, too. I wonder what that's worth. Is that gold? What do you think, Skippy? Should we cash that in? There's lunch right there. So I got a thrust washer, and I put it over, and then I got, wait for it, and I'm going to create these for you guys out there in a kit. I'm going to put it all together for you so you can get away from this stupid little factory plastic thing. There's no way I would even feel confident. I bought 2 of them to put another one on, and I'll be constantly wondering, is this clutch application going to push it off? Because what it wants to do is, when you push that pedal down, like I said, I wish I could have get you under there, but it's so tight. We tried getting in there. You can't really see what's going on. So when this is your push rod again, and it's going this way, this is on the pedal, so it attaches the clutch release push rod. When you push that pedal, the rod wants to push this way. It wants to come off. That's why you got these lock-in tabs, is to stop it from walking off. Because when you push down, its reaction, your action is pushing the clutch pedal. The reaction is the push rod wants to come off. It wants to go this way, away from it. That's why they got these locks on there. But that's just a little tiny little freaking piece of plastic. Look at how quick it broke it right off. It's gone. And the other one is bent right over. You can see that now. See how it's bent? There's a good one. There. And there's the other one getting ready to break off. It was going to break 2 in a row. So this one must have been holding it the second time, because I went under. Skippy had the camera. I went under and pushed this back on. And then I grabbed the push rod, lined it up, and got it clipped back on. And I just managed to get the Jeep in the door. But when I was going to take the Jeep out of the shop, I had the shifter already in reverse, my foot on the clutch, and then it let go. And the whole Jeep lurched back. I nearly put it through the bay door. Good thing I had my foot poised on the brake pedal. So I'm going to put together a kit, because it's fixed now. It is not coming off. I fixed it like it should be done when I worked on big trucks. Let me tell you, never done anything halfway on a highway truck, because you could kill somebody. And guess what happens? You worked on it last, you're on the hot seat. And if someone gets killed or injured, you're on the hot seat. You could go to jail. So I'm going to put together a kit that will give you a bushing. I found the right bushing. It works 100%. So the bushing is solid that goes on that shaft. Then you put your rod on there. You put the thrust washer on, and then you select an R-clip. And I used this one. And because there is a groove already in the stud coming off the clutch pedal. So there's a groove. And then I push that right on into the groove. It ain't going nowhere. So it's on that stud, and that R clip is sitting in a groove. So it is not going to fly off. It's on there. And then I lubed it up. So I'm going to put together a kit for you. You can get away from that stupid little plastic thing and call it a day, because that's dangerous. In my opinion, I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all that I'm going to get stuck somewhere. But anyways, so I'm going to put that together as a kit for you, and then I'll make it available on our website. So you can just order the kit. We'll give it a part number and everything, and we'll sell it to you at a reasonable cost, and it'll give you the thrust washer, the R clip, and the proper bushing. And it'll all come in a little plastic bag like this. And so I will get busy on that right away and source all the pieces that we need so that you can get away from this stupid thing. Because this thing, it could kill somebody. I almost went through the bay door. It was close. I had to jam on the brake, and then the engine stalled, thank goodness. Because I didn't expect that. You're pushing the clutch in, you got it in reverse, and I'm getting ready to back out. I was actually I had the door closed because I was backing it up. I had everything out of the back. I was just wanting to back it up to clean the floor, and I just about went through the stinking door. That's a 16-foot door. Gonna be a little pricey, and you're gonna have to answer a lot of questions to the insurance fella. And we'll talk about insurance sometime. Yeah, when I can handle it. It's a little stressful. So I'm on it. I'm going to help you guys, you Jeepsters. So that kit, to my knowledge, will work from 1997 Jeep TJ Wranglers all the way up to 2010 and possibly 2011. If it's manual transmission and it has that same clutch pedal pin, this bushing and the kit that we have will work on it. So you won't have to deal with this little thing here, because that's ridiculous. That to me is a safety item, because that was close, very close that I didn't cause damage. So thanks for stopping by. We're here to help you. And as soon as I've got the kits put together, I'll post that. We'll get our webmaster to put a page up on that on our website so you can see what you get in the kit. And it won't cost you $1 million, but you'll certainly have a safe connection on your clutch pedal so it will not come off. If it breaks that, you got problems. Yeah, that's beyond what I can say. So thanks for watching, sharing, commenting your comments down below in our YouTube channel, and find us you'll find everything you need to connect with us on the homepage of our website at carconnectionbusinessnetwork.com. Short form is ccbusnet.com. On the homepage, you'll find all our program sponsors that make this video and our podcasts possible. And thank you for giving them your business. Just click on their logo and it will open their profile page. All the profile pages are set up exactly the same way, so you can connect. The top right-hand corner on our homepage of our website has our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Stevensvilleontheweb.ca. Click on the businesses tab to find us there with the locals, and our iHeart Radio podcast link is there, and our online Car Connection Motormouth merch store. Grab some merch, join the crew in the fight against addiction so that we can help those who are ready to knock out their addiction, get to a total freedom addiction campus in Canada and the U.S. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot from Skippy and I for watching. We appreciate and love you all. Bye for now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If you liked the video, like I know you did, ring the bell. Just get it done. Get notified when the next video comes out. See you in the next one. Gotta go.